Meuer. I'm with Studio Madison West, and I've been dancing for 3 years. Yeah, so actually I was on a walk with a friend, and she said she had just signed up for ballroom dance lessons. And I said, oh gosh, I wish I could do that. And she said, you can. You just call the studio. So I called the studio, and I did a lesson and started very simple once a week. And then the next thing you know, I liked the idea of seeing what else I could achieve, what else I could learn and grow. And I think I got addicted to learning something that was really hard and not able to do it. And then slowly and surely, maybe even months later, I get it. And then you're like, finally I got it. And I think I just got addicted to that and just kept going. Emotions that I feel on the dance floor vary from dance to dance, also from moment to moment, but I will say I get this rush, and I used to call it nervousness, but what I do now is think, oh gosh, I'm so lucky and privileged to be able to dance today. Like, I'm gonna make sure that this nervousness is put to good use, or I try to change my thoughts to say, oh good, like I have enough energy to dance and be present today, and let's rock this thing, because why not? Special because it's Wisconsin, and you start to, again, I've only been doing it 3 years, but you start to see certain students over and over again, so it's a nice way to know, okay, in February I'm gonna be able to see some of the students that I've seen over the years, see what they've been up to. I get to connect with friends, and then it's also just special because you get to see your instructors and how talented the Wisconsin region is, and I think that's really special about Saturday night is sometimes you don't realize it because you're working hard and you get a little bogged down in your own world, but then when you're like, wow, like there's a lot of really good talent in this region, and I think it's pretty cool to be part of that. Great question. I think there's a lot of them, but I think the most fulfilling ones for me are when you go out there and you are a little nervous and you kind of wonder, can I do this, or am I going to do what my instructor said and all the technique, and you kind of throw it all away and you're like, you know what, I'm just going to be exactly who I am, and I just want to be proud of myself. And I'm still learning that, but I will say those are the most fulfilling moments where you feel like, you know what, I danced to the best of my ability in this moment, and that's all I can ask of myself. Ballroom dancing has for sure enhanced my confidence. It also has made me really step into, I'm a yoga instructor as well, and I always talk about how like you shining bright only allows me and gives me permission to shine bright too, so shine bright. But it's funny how then I step out onto a ballroom floor and I don't feel that way, so it's had me really get back into like, what do I believe? And if I shine bright, that only gives more people permission to, so I take that in a way of that's my confidence level as well. So I try the very best to shine my best because I hope it inspires others, just like when I see someone else rocking it out there on the floor, it inspires me to have a little more confidence too. Oh, that's a tough one. No, it's not tough. Beyonce. I just think she's done so much. She has such depth, and she embodies every character, show. She is a true entertainer, and I think she always puts together something that's very like thoughtful, intentional, and she didn't just throw it together. Like, she thought through every last little detail, to the costume, to the music, to the moves, to the people, all of it. To remind me that I'm the only one that can do that dance step my way, and that, you know, some days, like, yeah, you try to emulate what you like, what inspires you, but at the end of the day, it's like, but what do I want to say about this? What is my true, like, expression of this move? And I think, you know, my instructors, both of them, remind me of that often, like, I'm the only Katy that can do it this way, because that's what people want to see. Great question. So I am someone who I get up early, and I do sometimes do a quick Tabata just to get nerves out and all that nervous energy so that I'm a little more relaxed during the day. But right before the dance floor, I'm usually tensing my body as hard as I can for 30 seconds. I get all that, I'm so excited, I'm so excited, I'm so excited. And then as soon as I can't tense my body anymore, I'm just like, okay, all right. And then I usually squeeze my instructor's hand just so I know that I'm not alone. Fever, what I did today. I've thought about that for about 2 or 3 years. I've seen different Instagrams. I've sent it to my instructor a bunch of times, and so we've thought a lot of different ways to go about that, but Fever was for sure, like, today was, for me internally, like, It was I Love Audrey Hepburn. It was Audrey Hepburn-esque. It also is a great song, and I never thought the mop would come in the way it did, but it's kind of grown and morphed and evolved in its own creative expression, and so as of today, that's it. I would say my words of encouragement are, don't miss out on yourself. So I know it seems like it's really intimidating and everyone knows what they're doing. I feel the same way all the time, but I would have missed out on getting to know myself better, growing through challenging times, growing through nerves, growing my confidence, and just becoming more humbled that, like, hey, I still show up and I try as best I can to be the best expression of myself in the moment that I'm in. And everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has their bad days. My instructors know I have bad days. But I would have missed all of that. I would have missed all this growth and learning about myself. And I get teary about it. But like, don't miss out on a chance to learn about yourself. That will take you far beyond the dance world.